Hello, it is a dark episode for January the 25th, 2022. I was just listening to Alec at the Thousand Movie Podcast, where he very rarely talks about movies. Mostly talks about his neuroses, his frustrations, stuff like that, which I admire. I admire. He has a much more interesting inner life than I do, probably. Though I can get off in my own neuroses and zing them into things. At the moment I swing back and forth between like having lots of energy and then just feeling so fucking depressed and tired and just blah. And I'm just dragging my ass. And maybe this is just I didn't get a good sleep last night, or I went to bed too late or whatever, but it's just like fuck. I just feel crappy. I mean, I think the thing that distinguishes me between someone who's maybe clinically depressed and whatever I am is that I know it's like, yeah, I'm feeling crappy at the moment, but this will pass. And then I go on. Versus somebody who's just like, no, I'm just stuck in this, and I'm stuck in this, and I'm stuck in this, and I'm never coming out. I'm not that. I'm definitely like, I'm on the roller coaster, and we're at the moment we're in a down, and then at some point I'll go in a up, and I'll feel really good, and I'll get a lot done that day. And sometimes it doesn't actually take that much for me to actually feel good. Like I get one thing done and I'm like, woohoo, I did one review. I am a golden god. Hey, at the moment I'm sitting in the backyard, and we hacked up that fig, and I spent 10-15 minutes hacking up all the fig branches, trying to get it more and more compressed down for putting in bags. So I did one thing. I probably did a couple of things. Yeah, just feeling crappy. Yeah, yeah. I heard Scott Danielson on talking with Steve Donahue and Mark Richardson, which is not a name that actually probably would have even got with me. Scott would maybe, because Scott is the host of SFF Audio, and it's a podcast that I listened to years ago, and it's still going. I kind of fell off it because they kept on doing read-alongs, so I just wasn't that interested in. But it's like, I recognize that voice. Oh my God, it's got a face attached to it. But it was like, oh, that's really wonderful. But you can't really leave a comment going, oh wow, Scott, I love you. I haven't listened to you in years because I just wasn't interested in listening to your stuff anymore. But I really love you, and it's like, I love your voice. Because he's got such a kind voice. It was nice to hear him. It was disturbing to see him, of course, because, you know, podcasts are like radio. People should not have faces, and you should never get to see their faces. I kind of like my dark episodes here because you don't see my face. I don't even point the camera at me, so your super technology enhancements couldn't light me up. But yeah, so that was just a kind of a fun, like, whoa, one part of my life colliding, from years and years ago, colliding with another part of my life, which is just kind of it's kind of fun. And I guess that shows you how things can wax and then things can wane. So yeah, all right. I'm off on a little tangent, but that little tangent made me feel a little bit better than just I'm feeling crappy. All right. There's dogs out in the backyard somewhere, hopefully. I can see one. More videos later.